Today we're talking about isometrics, specifically pressing isometrics, so you can make your pressing stronger. You'll see I'm in a power rack here, and the power rack really is an ideal tool in order to do a certain type of isometrics, the kind of classic isometrics, especially if you're using these in order to specifically get better at an exercise. So if I want to be stronger at pressing with a barbell, then doing isometric presses with the barbell is the best way to do it. So with the power rack here, you'll notice that I have these pins set up here. Now, one thing that is important is that your power rack either needs to be bolted down, as it is in some places, or as you can see here, I have it weighed down with various weights, so the power rack itself won't be moving as I'm doing these isometrics. Well, hopefully not. Depending how strong you get, you're going to have to use more weight. So one of the simple things to know with isometrics is that you are strengthening the specific joint range of motion plus or minus 15 degrees or so. That's what the research says. So when you're working with isometrics, you're typically going to want to do them across a couple of different ranges of motion. So I have this set right above the rack or clean position where I can begin the press. Okay, so that was a typical going up to a max isometrics, about 6 seconds there. Now I've moved the pins up, so I'll be working towards that now. Now normally if I was just doing this as part of a workout, I'd give a little bit more time of rest in between, probably not even a minute between the sets here, just because if you are doing a maximum isometric, that's like a maximum effort, so you would want a little more time to rest. But just for sake of showing you here, move on to the next one. And this is more closer to the sticking point here, the hardest part of a press. Okay, as you see, this is an old power rack. I actually picked this thing up on Craigslist years ago, and I would like to upgrade, but haven't done that yet. I don't really have a higher point on this rack. I can go as far as doing these isometrics, so I would go a little bit higher, but I can work with the pull-up bar up here. This is close to a lockout with the press. I can do the isometrics as such. All right, so this is a quick example, and of course we could go through all different exercises. I'll show you some other stuff in following videos. Also in the next video, we're going to talk about if you don't have a power rack, what can you do? You're still in luck. Lots of other ways you can work with isometrics. For more information about isometrics, old-time strongman training, all kinds of stuff, head on over to legendarystrength.com.